ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, Honorable Chief Guest, Captain Kapil Sir, Captain K.N. Debu, Training Head, Anglo-Eastern Maritime Academy, Andheri, respected Director, IMU NMC, T.S. Chanakya, and our visionary pillar of strength, Captain Mihir Chandra Sir, Dr. Malini V. Shankar, Vice Chancellor, IMU, who is not present yet, but we have her blessings, which will be conveyed by our Director Sir. Furthermore, I welcome higher officials of IMU, teachers and students of Poda International School and Gyandeep Seva Mandal High School who have joined us here today. Moreover, respected faculty members and all maritime enthusiasts. I Cadet Arpit Sinha, ship number 8724.
And I, Cadet Shreya Tiwari, ship number 8837.
Warmly welcome you on this momentous occasion of the National Maritime Day 2024. As we gather here today to celebrate National Maritime Day, we embark on a journey that encompasses the rich history, the promising future, and the extraordinary endeavors of the marine industry. It's a day to honor the resilience of sailors, the innovation of shipbuilders, and the global impact of maritime commerce.
The National Maritime Day is an annual celebration that takes place in India on April 5th. The tradition of celebrating National Maritime Day in India dates back to the year 1964. This day is celebrated across the country to commemorate the sailing of the first Indian commercial vessel SS Loyalty of the India Steam Navigation Company Limited that made its maiden voyage from Mumbai to London in the year 1990. This was a crucial step in India's shipping history, particularly at a time when sea routes were controlled by the British. This day is dedicated to honoring the brave men and women who spent months at sea, contributing significantly to India's global trade and commerce. This day recognizes the services of seafarers and of people and organizations connected with promotion and development of national maritime industry by giving them awards, facilitations, and scholarships.
The theme for National Maritime Day 2024 is Blue Economy. The blue economy is the sustainable use of ocean resources for economic growth, improved livelihoods, and jobs while preserving the health of ocean ecosystem. Moreover, it is an emerging concept which encourages better stewardship of our ocean or blue resources. An important challenge of the blue economy is to understand and better manage the many aspects of ocean sustainability, ranging from sustainable fisheries to ecosystem health and preventing pollution. Furthermore, the blue economy challenges us to realize that sustainable management of ocean resources will require collaboration across borders and sectors through a variety of partnerships and on a scale that has not been previously achieved.
Lighting of the lamp signifies enlightenment and dispelling darkness ignorance. This guides our journey to heaven. As the flame dances heavenward, so do our spirits, embracing higher ideals and optimism. We will begin today's events with Saraswati Vandana and lighting of the lamp. I request our honorable chief guests, respected director sir, HOD sir, and faculty members to come forward to commence the ceremony with lighting the lamp. I request one of the cadet please to turn off the fan here.
या शुद्धवस्त्रामृता या वीणावरदा
Now, I would like to invite Captain Mihir Chandra sir, our respected director, IMU to come up on the stage and address the gathering.
Good morning, cadets. Dear cadets, last. Cadet makes this maritime day special. Respected Chief Guest Sir, Captain Bahal Sir, our senior, I welcome you today, sir. And our very familiar Captain K. Devu Sir from Anglo-Western, I welcome you too, sir. And my most sincere welcome to my faculty, senior faculty, also the students who are going to be the seafarers on their choice, maybe after a few years, I wish. And also their mentors, the teachers who have come here, and some of our other distinguished guests who are here. I welcome you all. This Maritime Day is very special. Election days are announced. I can't speak much. Model code of conduct applies on me. But one thing is for sure. I will not use the name what the government is using. But these are the days till 2047 when we are going to be aspiring to be the developed nation. We have to work towards that. And National Maritime Day, as you celebrate every year, 5th April, the Sega goes to that in India, DG Shipping, Honorable DG Shipping used to celebrate his 17th today also. I also have to go that side. But it was very much a wish, a desire when I was faculty here in this campus or in LBS college. I used to think personally that fine as an official thing, the shipping is celebrating it. Why not all the institutes should celebrate it? Because finally, institute is giving them the propulsion for ships to sail. So National Maritime Day should be known by you, by the budding people across in the class 10, class 11, class 12. As you know Republic Day, as you know Independence Day, you should also cherish that this is National Maritime Day. And we celebrate it because the first Indian ship, the banner is displayed there, sailed on this day in 1919. That was the first Indian ship by India Steam Navigation Company. So pre-independence. But history, if you reckon, it goes before that as well. 9th century BC, King Raja Rajendra from Chola dynasty. He had a huge empire and he had very good trade ships. His son became bigger than the father in achievements, King Rajendra I. And he had all the trade ships going not only across India, but in the 9th BC, he reigned for the maximum period of time in India. It went from the south coast of India to Philippines, to Sumatra, to Cambodia, and this side also in the Gulf region. This was his reign. Also, being the southernmost king, he also went into the Gangetic Plains. But one unique thing was there which our rulers of these days should think of. He annexed the empire of Cambodia or Sumatra or some of the countries. He again let them off to be ruled by them. Only thing was to show that yes, I am establishing a trade with you and I am removing your rivals to create peace and harmony. After that, the job is done, I go back. That our democracy should understand today to hand over the prosperity, to not leave behind the problems. So National Maritime Day Ideally, I think should go back to ninth century, ninth Common Era century. Our heritage of this is very strong. And just for your information, because National Maritime Day is to pass on information as well, we had a legacy from 1927. Merchant Navy in India, 1927, they established once. I'm not talking about the kingdoms, but training, formal training started in 1927 by T.S. Duffrey, one ship T.S. Duffrey. And one of the alumni of T.S. Duffrey is our chief minister, Captain Barry. Give a round of applause because some people feel that the Navy is the oldest one in India. Merchant Navy is older than the Indian Navy. We trained in Duffrey the first naval chief of India, Ramdas Katari, whose roll number or ship number, roll number you will connect more. We call it ship number. Ship number one from T.S. Duffrey. Needless to say, how important ships are for you. You get something from Amazon, you get mobile, you get laptops. All the things are coming in India to get assembled. How much aircraft can carry? You are 140 million people, so the stuff has to come through ships. How can you run your car? How can you come in the bus? What the fuel? About the hydrogen cells? How? How do you procure? How do you get the nuclear energy back? You have a lot of uranium stuff. Lot of country is eyeing to enrich it. Maybe you are not able to enrich fully, so you have to send it somewhere. Ships, nuclear ships. So our versatility is established. There may be saying that if ships don't run, half of the population will die out of starve. I will conclude by saying on this National Maritime Day, but most important, I welcome all my fellow colleagues from across the campus who are watching online, all the directors who are watching online, Honorable VC Madam who is not present but her blessings are with me. I'll read out the things. Registrar, FO, Finance Officer and Controller of Examination and all the Deputy Registrar and allied things who are watching on online board. I thank you all for being here. I will be reading out the message from VC Madam on this auspicious day. She is somewhere out of city in Chennai, some out of Chennai city. So she could not make it, but message is here. I'll read out quote. My warm greetings to each of you on the occasion of the National Maritime Day. In a world that witnesses increasing war and conflicts, it is the ships and the seafarers who dare to continue to toil to ensure that food and medicine, goods and services are delivered to remote parts of the world. India, with its hoary maritime history, continues to sail the rough seas and brave the winds. Amidst complex geopolitics and concerns about maritime security, we need our youth to think big, have pride in their chosen profession, and become leaders in the maritime field. The Government of India is taking exemplary measures to ensure that India leapfrogs into leadership position among maritime nations. Let us resolve to join hands and ensure that we attain these lofty goals. Unquote. These are mesmerizing words and very, very motivating message, not only for cadets, but for the young ones who will join to be our cadets. I wish so. Thank you very much. And I hand over the mic again, MCs.
I am truly honored to announce our chief guest for the day, Captain Kapil Dev Bahal sir, who has warmly accepted our invitation to join us today. Captain Kapil Dev Bhal is a Dufferin alumni of the 1969-1971 batch and a master marine with 20 years sailing experience, including 5 years in command of merchant ships. Thereafter, he worked for 30 years as a nautical cargo and warranty surveyor for the P&I and H&M industry, specializing in OCIMF SIRE, accredited oil major vetting inspections, maritime emergency response, risk assessment and claims, salvage and wreck removal.
He is a fellow of the Co-Master Mariners of India, Chairman of TRASIA, Vice Chairman of the Government Council of Narottam Moraji Institute of Shipping, Chairman of the Maritime Mumbai Museum Society, Chairman of the Nautical Institute India West, Life Member of Indian National Trust for Art and Cultural Heritage, and presently serves on the board of directors of Indian Center for Climate and Societal Impacts Research, committed to providing livelihood opportunities to coastal communities and carbon capture by means of macroalgae cultivation. He was also one of the most distinguished members in the Dumai Summit, COP in 2023.
Now, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our honorable chief guest, Captain Kapil Dev Bhal sir, by inviting him on the stage to enlighten this momentous occasion.
Thank you. Thank you to inviting me. It's such an honor. I'm delighted to be here among the cadets here and the faculty, some of whom I recognize and know very well. I'm also happy to see some of the school children here from our civilian population. For me, it's always reminiscent of happy days on Dufferin when I come here to Chanakya, and I'm so happy to see also the development that is taking place. To me, this brings back very fond memories. On the way here, I actually thought I'd share my experiences with all of you today. Um, as you progress in your career, you will come across several instances where there will be an opportunity to progress and for continuous professional development. And the choice you will have to make. And I'll share my experiences here. Uh, Very soon, people will start planning a career ahead. You'll join your first ship, and at that stage, it is obvious that you think about, the next rank, the next job, what you want to do as a career. And I share with you that my first voyages were in places which today are glamorous, but at that time were very small towns, Dubai, Singapore, almost backward. I remember Dubai, we took cargo from Mumbai, and when there was not enough Tata trucks to unload the cargo, they would bring camel cars. So we have seen the progress of these cities develop, and I'm sure India has a future which is going to surpass and overtake these places. But what I want to tell you is that as we progressed, I realized that at every step of my career there was a choice, and I'll share with you what choices I took. So the Bangladesh operations were full-fledged. Our ship was requisitioned by the Navy to take part, and from Kharna, once the operation was over, we came back to Calcutta. I realized after a few months that the captain, in fact, those were ships that were, adequately manned. I would say 35 plus, unlike today, right? So the captain would hardly come down, and as a young officer, you never got to see him really. And the only time you would see the captain or somebody from the ship office was when there was a major decision like a dry dock or a change. And on one occasion, I noticed that the captain had actually come down to the gangway to receive a person. And this gentleman came around, walked around the ship, and after a couple of hours, left the ship. And the captain again came down to the gangway to see him off. And then I asked the chief officer, I said, I've never seen the captain doing that to anybody, not to the chief of customs, immigration, to the boss of the company. He says, oh, this gentleman is a Lloyd's surveyor. So then I said, oh, this is what I want to be. And I decided at that time, without knowing what the job is, right? And as I progressed at every stage, how professional development will shape your career. So, as a surveyor, you continue working. Very often, I was called to the bar, to the high courts for giving either expert evidence or being a witness of fact because you're going on various calamities, you're attending ship accidents, you're attending disasters, so you are obviously an expert in that field, so the court would call you. And I remember once fine occasion where I was at the London Admiralty Court and I was giving evidence and I was being cross-examined by a lawyer. And the lawyer was asking me questions on Marpol, on Sodas, on SCCW. And I said to myself, here's the lawyer, he's cross-examining me as a master planner and asking me questions. That became a motivation for me to study law. And in the same manner, you will come across instances in life, in your career, where you'll have a choice. Will that motivate you to study further, to do something, or will you say, look, I'm already a master planner, I've reached the peak of my career, I've been so many years in command, and that's it. And I'll give you another example. A few years later, I was attending a wreck removal off the coast of India, and there was an oil spill. So traditionally what you do, you send a boat, pick up samples, you track the oil, try and estimate the quantity. But by that time, India had started developing its satellite imagery status and capabilities. So I realized that, look, in second mates and masters, nobody taught us satellite imagery, nobody taught us geoinformation systems. But here is a tool that I can learn in my own career to track oil spills. Again, you have a choice. You can say, well, I didn't learn this and let somebody else handle it. Or you can do what I did. I took a holiday, went to Hyderabad at the National Remote Sensing Agency, did a 1 month course on satellite imagery, went to Ahmedabad, the Space Application Center, another month course on space applications, and then after that I started applying what I learned into oil spill management and oil spill, tracking. And I'm saying this to you because as you progress in your career, there will be numerous instances as you go along where you will have a choice. You can either relax, specialize, super specialize, or take it easy, or then study further. And why I'm talking about super specialization? Because as you progress in your career, we were happy to be generalists. Our certificates of competency were valid for all ships. It's not the case anymore. You'll be specialized. In the same manner, when I got specialized as a surveyor, I said, okay, I'm a surveyor, that's it. You say, let's super specialize in something which is more advanced. And I'd like you to take from here these 2, 3 examples of how you can progress. But I also want to say something about my experience today, and even the last time when I came here, I see smartly dressed cadets and these appellants, and I'm reminded of the last AGM at the company Master Manor, where Captain Nafte, who's retired, not an advisor of the government of India, he stood up and he was sitting next to me and says, Kapildev, I'm very distressed to see that these days when I go on the ship, I don't see people officers wearing uniform any longer. So what is wrong? Are we not proud of our uniform? Why are we not doing it? I said, so that's something that has been a deteriorating sort of down to people. At my time, Scindias had no option but to wear a uniform. From the captain down to the cadet, everybody wore a uniform at sea. And I was very proud to wear a uniform. And I remember looking at your athletes an incident with my person, and I show you what it means to me. Um, you are all wearing this uniform, you're all wearing this appellate. When you go into second year, you're so happy to wear this appellate, you're proud of it. And then you go to third year, what do? You take this appellate out, and the new shirt, you put on the new appellate with the 3-star with it. When you become a second officer or a third officer, you'll be happy to put the new shirt on with the new appellate. And my grandfather had never seen me in the cadets afterwards. He didn't come to Bombay, but when I was a third mate, I actually took my uniform to show him one day to Delhi. And he said, "Oh, that's very nice, but what does the previous applet look like?" And then I realized that in my enthusiasm to wear the new applets, I discarded the previous one. It is not important anymore. I'm looking forward to the next applet, the two stripes and the three. And I came back to Bombay, then decided that I'll buy a cadet applet and a circuit applet and keep it with me. And even today, I keep all my applets because these are symbols of what I went through to become what I am today. These are rungs to each ladder. You cannot go to the next rung till you pass through the previous. There is no shortcut in a career. Sure, there are many ways you can shortcut your career to higher management by studying further, by doing extraordinary exams, but not at sea. Every rank will be a rung for your next step to the ladder. I also want to touch upon last point about Russia. I appreciate that we now are the IMU Navi Mumbai campus, and there's a disconnect between what Dafran Rajendra was and today, and I appreciate that. I also appreciate that you have a separate visiting alumni, unlike the alumni that we belong to, which is the Dafran Rajendra Chanakya. I appreciate all that, but I want to look beyond that. Rasia as an alumni, in fact, is a diminishing return alumni. There are no people joining, and as the older generation passes away, it's a diminishing return. But what is in it for you? Forget the alumni, but there is a common legacy. And what can you do with a common legacy? For example, look upon Rasia not as an alumni, but look upon it as a maritime industry by itself. Take it from me that there is not a single facet of the maritime industry which is not available within the domain of Rasia. Ex-Dufferin and other cadets have joined the Navy, they've joined the Army, they joined the police force. One of my batchmates has joined the police force. IS officers, of course, several in the stevedoring field, shipping agencies, freight forwarders, NUCCs. Whatever career you choose in life, you will find a Rajendra or a Dufferin cadet in that maritime domain. So if you look upon this as a legacy, but more important, as a industry outreach which you can actually tap into if you want more information. And that is what the message I'd like to bring today to you. And lastly, during the formative years of my life, we went through an India which was quite different from today. I remember in school the 1962 debacle, and we heard stories like Jawans not dying of bullets but of hunger and clothing. We've come a long way. And why I'm saying this to you is because as you now look at how the narrative has evolved, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, there was this doom message of population explosion. There was this message about rise of human population to an extent where we will not be able to feed ourselves. There will be a lack of water, there will be a lack of food. What's the narrative now? We're talking of democratic dividend. So who's this democratic dividend? Captain Major just spoke about 1947 as a vision for India, and he spoke about a rising India. So what is this democratic dividend that I'm talking about? Review. So the same narrative that was being touted earlier as something we won't be able to manage is now a dividend which we are looking forward to drive India in the next 15-20 years. And the next 15-20 years will be critical for this country. And this is where we are looking on you as a generation to take that forward for 15 years. And finally, I want to wrap up by saying that you may occasionally hear stories which are distressing. The recent debacle of MV Darling at Baltimore has woken up everybody to, criminalization of masters, of how seafarers go through difficult conditions. You've heard stories of ever given grounding in the Suez Canal, splashed all over the world. But look at the positive side of it. Which career do you know in this world where one or two people with a mistake can bring to a grinding halt the entire logistics, eco-chain system and supply chain in the world? Just one or two people. That is the responsibility that rests on your shoulders. So it's a great career. It's a beautiful opportunity, and I wish you all the best. God bless you all, and best wishes to IMU campus in Mumbai.
Now, I would like to invite Captain K.N. Debo, Training Head Anglo-Eastern Maritime Academy, Andheri, Mumbai, to say a few words.
Thank you very much, and good morning to everyone. Firstly, greetings to all of you on National Maritime Day. To the Vice Chancellor, I think she is not there today to listen to us, but Vice Chancellor, the Registrar, and all at IMU headquarters. I frequent IMU headquarters because I am a member of the Executive Council of IMU, and I am closely associated with all the programs and that are being conducted at by IMU. Also to the Director, Navi Mumbai campus, thank you for inviting me, sir, for today's special occasion. All the faculty of Navi Mumbai campus, the staff, and of course the cadets, all the teachers and students who have come from other schools who are present here. I may not be an alumni of Drasia, but I have been closely associated with the erstwhile PS Chanakya during its construction itself, and the setup of the institute. Because at that time, when the Chanakya was, DS Chanakya, that is the current Navi Mumbai campus, was being constructed, there was not even a proper road outside. And, nothing beyond actually Vashi existed in Navi Mumbai. And I had to take the rig from the station, Vashi station, to come here because no car can come here also because no proper road as such. So it was a memory that I carry forward over the years as how the whole campus has developed and how many students must have passed out, from here over the number of years. So it's my privilege to be here again to address you all. Talking about the National Maritime Day, I think it's been spoken by Captain Veer Chandra and Captain Kapil Dev also about the vast legacy India has. India has always been a maritime nation, right from the Mohenjo-daro age itself. And you must be aware that there is a first dock being discovered in the Gujarat area known as Lotha. That's the first dock in the world. And from that time onwards, our legacy continues of the, being a maritime country and maritime seafarers as such. But today's theme, as I see, sailing for sustainable future. And that's where you cadets come in the picture. With the sustainable future and India's vision, there is an India Maritime Vision 2030, if you have read of that. And of course, then the Amrit Kaal vision of 2047. Both these show India to be progressing very rapidly in all fields, including our shipping domain, in the maritime domain also. We have been, as a seafaring community, maybe earlier, I think it was just about 5 or 6 years back, I used to hear that we are 6% of the workforce in the shipping industry is Indian. Today we are talking, we are 12%. Such a jump, a quick jump. We are now talking of 20%, by another 5 to 7 years. Hence, you are currently rightly positioned You must have been reading now, with the advent of new technology. Am I sure? Yeah. Decarbonization. Have you read of that? Decarbonization, alternate fuels, digitalization, autonomous ships. Have you read all that? So does all this new technology frighten you, or you are happy to embrace it? What do you feel? Happy? Yeah. In the autonomous ships, there may be no people on board. So what do you think? Actually, it should not frighten you at all. You should be very happy to embrace because you are at the right position. I think Captain Kavitrev mentioned the part that you are at the right cusp of this new technology change as it's going to come in. And you are at the start now, you are at the beginning. And by 15 years, when this whole technology matures, actually, you will be maybe master on the vessel. You will be at the top position there. And you will have the choice then to move into various different higher technology fields. Even though ships might slowly become autonomous, those same seafarers on the ships will come ashore and remotely operate and monitor and control these operations on the ship. And that's where you come in the picture. Yeah. So, what I would also suggest, as Captain Bal mentioned quite a number of times, look at the different choices that could be available to you. In my generation, maybe I waited to become master and then I thought what next I should do. But for you now, you can start thinking along the way each time as you move forward because ships are getting specialized. There are niche areas that you can focus on and develop your career. Youngsters from schools who are sitting here also, I could say that maritime logistics and transportation is going to be so key industry in the future because you can see how Amazon has grown over the years and how they have grown is just moving goods from A to B and bring it to your house. So whether that good is made in the UK or USA, you can still order it and it will come to your doorstep. How does it come? It comes through the ships, it comes through the marine transportation logistics chain to you seamlessly. So there are so many opportunities available to you in the future. So start thinking which is your niche area. I'll give you one example also that when you are on board a ship, when you go visit different countries, you carry India on your shoulders. You are the ambassador. And hence, as you are today smartly dressed in uniform, you should be the same on board the ships also, whenever they visit any ports. Because then you show India and not just yourself as a singular officer. So you are the ambassadors and you have to bring the image of India high. How has it been done? How has the progress happened from 6% to 12% of Indian seafarers and going to 20%? It's because of the past legacy that the senior officers, your seniors have shown, their abilities that they have shown, the professionalism that they have shown, that attracted ship owning countries around the world to take Indian seafarers on board their ships. Because this is a global industry. If we do not perform, somebody else will perform. They will take away our jobs. So we have to be right on top of everything, each and every time. When I became master on the ships, an opportunity came my way. I was asked, would you like to join this container ship, which is doing the cross Atlantic in the winter ice conditions? At that time, in my company, there was not a single Indian master who was doing that route. They were all British masters who was doing that route. So I was asked that whether you would be able to take it up and whether you will be able to perform in these conditions. So I, of course, took up that challenge, and such challenges might come your way many a times. Look at that as an opportunity, and not be pessimistic whether I will manage, not manage, etc. Once you take it up as an opportunity, you need to then study, learn. that trade very carefully so that when you are there, you are able to do the best. So that was the year 1993. I still remember the year because I started from Europe as a master going to Canada, in the St. Lawrence River. And that's an area, that's the route which is really difficult in winter. Plus it is infested with icebergs. And finally, when you reach Canada, there is sheets of ice on the sea. And 1993, as luck would have it, or as bad luck would have it, it was one of the worst winters Canada was facing. And there was heavy ice, all ships were getting stuck in the beset in ice and not moving forward. So I had another company vessel also in that same region with a 60-year-old British master on board. She got stuck and she was stuck for 5 days there. Later on, when she was able to come out of it, she had bad propeller damage. I was going in at that time into Canada with that same, various ships were stuck. Severe weather, maybe minus 25, minus 30 degrees outside. But that time the ships did not have enclosed bridges or anything of that sort. You had to run out, you had to see the ice, you had to come back inside, you have to back up the ship when they got stuck, again run out. Like that, me and my chief officer did shifts of 6 hours to be able to make sure ship did not get stuck in ice and we kept slowly moving, backing up, backing up, hitting, and moving forward. And we managed to dock the vessel in Montreal port with all these difficulties. And at the same time, as I was saying, the other vessel was stuck and there was a huge propeller damage. So that, for me, was a triumph of some sort because not only post that, not only did I manage to continue in that particular run for a long period of time, but they realized the Indian master can do it. And that's how that run, all other, because already, of course, the British masters were 60 plus years of age, and they had to retire at some time. So all the Indian masters were able to take over on that run. You know. And also, because of that expertise, I got the opportunity to do an Arctic voyage, in the Arctic, from the east coast of Canada, going up to China, carrying nickel ore cargo through the Northwest Passage. You might have read about the Northwest Passage. It goes over Canada, comes out at the Bering Straits, and then can go on to China. Distance cut short, or a normal route would have been through Panama Canal. A normal route would have been a 40-day route. We cut it down to 13-day voyage. So much was the sailing, but of course there was a huge amount of risk involved. And this was quite recently in 2014, which I did this voyage, not as a master because I was already ashore, but as a risk assessor and an observer to assess the risks. Because mind you, during that voyage, there was the closest help or assistance or ship available was 1,000 nautical miles away. Nothing was available. If we got stuck, we would have been in dire straits. So a huge amount of risk assessment was done, and we managed to safely navigate right through to China. So why I'm telling you these stories is you have to choose your niche area, your niche field. What attracts you, as Captain Bell said, something attracted me to become Lloyd Surveyor, and he went for that. What attracts you during your career, start learning more on that, start studying more on that. So that once you get your command, you can move into various specialized fields which will give you the recognition also. So thank you all for inviting me. All the very best to you for your career, for your studies here, and your voyages on the ships. And safe sailings. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your experiences. request distinguished dignitaries seated on the stage to kindly take their respective seats to commence the further events.
I would like to ask the volunteers to remove the tables and chairs from the stage.
Please maintain silence. We would like to present a short clip of candid conversation between Cadet Captain Kerel P. Fernandez, ship number 8546, and ex-cadet of TS Chanakya, Chief Officer Sonika Joshi, ship number 5618, 1996 batch, who was the first girl cadet of this great institute.
Nice to have you, ma'am. I feel honored to conduct this interview with you today. So there are some set of questions that I'll be asking you today. And what inspired you to join this pre-nominated group?
So I would say initially, I was applying for my DJED, and then this came as an opportunity, and I found this very challenging environment at that time. Captain Officer was there, and he encouraged and he shared what my timeline is, and then I just took it as a challenge because people said girls cannot do this and girls are not there.
Thank you. Back then, when you were in TS Chanakya, you were only two girl cadets, as I remember. So, being the first girl cadet in Chanakya, now you have visited Chanakya, there were only three girl cadets. Can you share something that you felt was a romance or something like that?
Sure. Definitely, that's Swati and myself were the first two girls who had joined TS Chanakya. And I would say for us, it was the challenge was more than us. It was people around us, the boys and everybody else. Just seeing two girls was a bigger challenge for everybody at that time, including professors. Right now, it's like you all have, including three of you, you all can share a lot more. And it's not like focused solely on just two of us, what we are doing and what we are not. I would say it was a big adopting things even for the campus at that time. But right now, you shared that there is even a gym for girls. For us, it was going with boys and just working our way out at that time.
Of course, there would have been challenges. So, on board ship as a woman seafarer, did you face some challenges?
I would say on the ship I did join oil shipping, and I would say we were very well prepared to join the ship at that time. We were prepared for what's coming. Chanakya prepared us for 3 years around what will be coming when you board the ship. So we were ready for that. I would say a bigger challenge was for people who were on the ship who had not expected that girls will come there. So initially, like when I was there as a second officer, and I was asking people to do things like the bunk men do this. It was harder for them to take orders from me versus me because I was prepared. So I would say it was initially challenging in the beginning, but one thing which I learned very well on the ships was how to understand people's challenges, why are they hesitating to doing things, and then helping them, becoming friendly, explaining them, and then slowly transitioning.
What has been your sailing experience so far, and what excites you most about being a seafarer?
So I would say being a seafarer, like the most exciting part, even when I joined, was opportunity to see the world. The other thing is like the feeling of independence, like you are independent, you are 12 to 4 midnight watch, and there is just one person with you, and then you are responsible for 40 or 50 crew members with you and the whole cargo that you are navigating. So the confidence, independence, and then you feel like you can take up any challenge in the world.
Last question, what advice would you like to give to the upcoming seafarers?
I would say follow your passion, um, and be persistent, be curious, be very curious around what's happening and why it's happening. Always be open to learning. Always listen to people, and some things that no other profession can give you is like people skills because you are with limited number of people. So just I would say just enjoy your life, keep learning, and have fun.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for accepting this interview. And thank you so much, everybody, for listening to this video. Have a good day.
That was an inspiring video, and I strongly believe that it's not the tough seas which make strong men and women. It's the strong ones who have the guts to face the strong seas. Moving forward, we have a video of polar navigation. So I'll hand over the mic to Shreya.
Amidst the vast expanse of the seas, there exists a realm that demands unparalleled skill, courage, and expertise navigation in polar waters. Just as our forebears navigated these uncharted waters, today's seafarers brave the icy landscape of the polar regions, charting a course through treacherous conditions and extreme climates. Effects of global warming has led to the melting of polar ice and breaking it apart, which makes it essential to know more about the polar navigation. As we delve into the fascinating realm of polar navigation, let us recognize the bravery of those who dare to venture into the frozen unknown, the ingenuity of those who design vessels capable of withstanding the harshest environments, and sustainable navigation through these delicate ecosystems.
So, as we continue our maritime journey today, let us embrace the spirit of exploration, celebrate the triumphs of human ingenuity, and reaffirm our commitment to safeguarding the seas for generations to come. Let us embark on this journey together, where history meets the future and where the spirit of adventure knows no limits. Get ready to be inspired by the remarkable tales of those who chart the course through the frozen seas. Stay tuned as we celebrate the daring spirits of polar navigation on this National Maritime Day.
As climate change accelerates, melting glaciers offer new maritime routes.
Previously impassable polar paths now allow for shorter transit times and reduced fuel use. Let's navigate these routes cautiously, preserving fragile polar ecosystems for future generations. Polar routes. As polar ice recedes, new maritime routes emerge, promising efficiency and opportunity. Together, let's pioneer responsible navigation to safeguard our oceans and their fragile ecosystems. Melting of glaciers gave us four main polar routes. Arctic Bridge routes. Arctic Bridge links Europe to Asia via Russia's Northern Sea, shortening voyages compared to Suez Canal routes. Northwest Passage route. The Northwest Passage carves through Canada's Arctic, historically coveted yet ice-constrained. Northern Sea routes. Northern Sea route hugs Russia's Arctic coast, offering an efficient Europe-Asia link. Transpolar Sea route. Transpolar Sea route, an Arctic Ocean crossing, promises shorter voyages between Atlantic and Pacific, bypassing conventional canals. These routes herald a new era of global commerce, leveraging Arctic waters for swifter, more economical trade, albeit with environmental and geopolitical considerations. Ice ships and their types. Three classes of ice ships, 1A, 1B, and 1C, battle the frozen frontier. 1A vessels, like armored titans, crush thick ice. 1B ships, nimble and swift, weave through treacherous flows. 1C ships, adaptable and sturdy, explore icy realms. Icebreakers, carving pathways. Behold the icebreakers, the titans of frozen seas. Their reinforced hulls plow through ice, creating channels for other vessels. Without them, we'd be trapped in an icy labyrinth. These steel giants are our unsung heroes. Each ship, a testament to human resilience, sails where few dare. Types of ice. Antarctica, the land of frozen dreams. Here, ice wears many faces. Pancake ice, like celestial coins, floats on frigid waters. Growlers, mini icebergs, lurk, waiting to surprise. And then, the tabular giants, majestic, silent, and ancient. Each ice type whispers tales of time. Ice accumulation. Mayday. Our ship, a prisoner of ice. Engines roar, but the frozen grip holds firm. We're stranded, a lone outpost in this icy expanse. Ice clings to our ship. Decks, rigging, and hulls wear icy armor. We chip away, balancing weight and stability. It's a delicate dance, a battle against the creeping frost. Inertial navigation. Inertial navigation, the secret of polar wanderers. When stars hide behind storm clouds, these systems guide us. No satellites are needed, just gyroscopes and accelerometers. They lead us through the whiteout, where compass needles freeze. Charting the frozen frontier. In the heart of the polar regions, our tactics and methodology become the guiding stars amidst the vast icy expanse, leading us to unlock the secrets of Antarctica's breathtaking beauty. Polar navigation unveils nature's frozen symphony. Towering glaciers, pristine snowfields, and colossal icebergs set the stage for a mesmerizing spectacle where penguins waddle, seals bask, and albatrosses soar. Amidst this grandeur, India's footprint is indelibly marked upon Antarctica's frozen frontier. From daring scientists to intrepid adventurers, our nation's pioneers have ventured forth, unraveling mysteries hidden within the frosty depths. Ensuring that our legacy resonates amidst the shimmering ice and snow. A promise to sustainable exploration. Embarking into uncharted territories, let's explore sustainably, preserving nature's balance for future generations. Bon voyage to all adventurers. May each expedition uphold our commitment to protect its wonders. Good day, fellow explorers. The National Maritime Day week celebration was from 1st April to 4th April, in which various inter-campus events were conducted, one of which was Ocean Discoveries paper presentation, and the topic was Red Sea conflict and its impact on global economy. The winner of this event is Cadet Sayuj EK and his teammate, Cadet Vignesh BS from IMU Kolkata. A huge round of applause for them. The runner-ups for this event is Cadet Swamiji Chaudhary and Cadet Sirajuddin SK from IMU Navi Mumbai campus. Now, the winner of Ocean Discoveries will present an abstract of their paper presentation.
Number 9750 from IML Kolkata campus. Today, I'm excited to present my research paper on the impact of Houthi attacks on the global economy, with a specific focus on the disruption to the Red Sea. As we delve into this topic, we'll explore the critical role of the maritime trade in connecting regions and the consequences of these attacks on the global shipping and supply chains, and also their broader implication for trade, energy prices, and economic stability worldwide. The tension in the Red Sea, primarily fueled by the action of internationally recognized terrorist group, the Houthis, have led to significant disruption in global trade. Their retaliation strategy involves attacking any ship sailing near their territories if it's related to Israel. Their indiscriminate aggression have severely disrupted global commerce, causing supply chain disruption and driving up shipping expenses worldwide. The uncertainty and risk associated with navigating these waterways have also led to heightened concern among traders and shipping companies, further exacerbating the impact on the global trade. Importance of the Red Sea. As we know, how crucial is Red Sea for trade and frequent attacks on ships have led some impact on the global economy. The Red Sea, linking Africa and Asia, serves as a vital trade route connecting the Mediterranean Sea to the Indian Ocean. The major critical points present like the Suez Canal and the Bab el Mandeb are crucial maritime routes facilitating global trade, energy transport, and economical connectivity. The Bab el Mandeb is a strait which is around 26 kilometers responsible for the transport of about 7-10% crude oil and 8% liquefied natural gas. The Suez Canal stretching about 193 kilometers responsible for 12% of the worldwide trade and about 13% of container traffic worldwide passes through the Suez Canal, facilitating the transportation of goods valued at over 1 trillion US dollar annually. Now, coming to the impact on the global economy, the frequent attacks are adversely affecting global as well as the Indian economy. According to the reports, approximately 15% of global maritime trade flows through the Red Sea, carrying grain, oil, and LNG. The transport cost surged 173%, reaching $4,000 for a 40-foot container, peaking at 3,072 on January 11. Talking about its consequences of Indian economy, large shipping routes to Europe and the US have raised overall shipping costs for Indian goods by 20 to 40%, while reduced demand for Europe is affecting labor-intensive sector in India such as textile, gems and jewelry exports. These frequent attacks by the Houthis have made it necessary to take action to protect the shrinking economy and the precious life. The Houthi assaults in the Red Sea prompted military responses, including UN Resolution 2722, Operation Prosperity Guardian, and the coalition airstrike. The Saudi Arabia seeks for de-escalation, and the Indian Navy's Operation Sankar spanning about 20 days in the Gulf of Aden, Arabian Sea, and the Red Sea counter piracy, missiles and rockets. Concern persists over Houthi attacks on ships. In conclusion, the tension in the Red Sea exacerbated by the action of the Houthis, present a formidable challenge to the global trade and maritime security. The indiscriminate attack on the ship related to Israel have led to significant disruption in commerce, resulting in supply chain disruption and increased shipping expenses. Addressing these challenges require coordinated effort from the international communities, including the diplomatic initiatives, enhanced security measures, and support from the affected communities. So, at last, to conclude, by working together, we can mitigate the impact of this tension and ensure the stability of global trade in this region. This is all about our presentation. Thank you.
The next event was aquatic artistry, digital poster making using prompt engineering. And the topic was ship transiting. Aligned with the user intentions, prompt engineering can involve techniques to guide the model generation based on the cadet's creativity. The winner of this event is Cadet Ashish from IMU Navi Mumbai campus. And the runner-up is Cadet Jonah from IMU Kochi campus. And here are the posters made by them. This is a poster made by Ashish. The runner-up poster is Cadet Jonah from IMU Kochi. The next event is Marine Mosaic, poster making handmade. The topic was excessive screen time on mobile and its impact on youth. It was a tough decision to decide the winner, where the participants displayed their creativity through handmade poster making. The winner of this event was Cadet Sanskar Jay Kumar Malwade from IMU Navi Mumbai campus. The runner-up for the same is Cadet Ayan Dandapat from IMU Kolkata campus. The next event was Aqua Cinematic short film, and the topic was deep fake video and handling of mental agony. Short film tells the complete story in a condensed form, which the cadets beautifully illustrated in their short films. The winners are Cadet Karan Sondhya from IMU Navi Mumbai campus and the runner-up is Cadet Srijit Pillai from IMU Kolkata campus. The poster of the winning short film by Karan Sondhya, Cadet Karan Sondhya is Duplicity, the Fake World. The next event is Sea Serenades, solo instrument. Music is the best way to express oneself. The winner of this event is Cadet Tabish Chikate from IMU Navi Mumbai campus. You will be listening to him shortly in the coming evening. And the runner-up is Cadet Kushagra Kapoor from IMU Kolkata campus.
Moving further with the next event, Solar Sailors Gambit Chess Showdown, and the winner of this event is Cadet Atharva Puril from IMU Vizag, and the runner-up is Cadet Rishi Jha from IMU NFC. The next event is Sailor Saga Storytelling. The winner of this event is Cadet Sanskar from INU-NMC. There is a tie between the runner-ups. The first runner-up is Cadet Atul from INU-NMC. And the second runner-up is Cadet Anshika Chauhan from IMU Kochi campus. Knowledge is power, and real knowledge comes from education in progress. Quiz competition is a great way through which one can explore the extent of their knowledge. The following quiz competitions were conducted during NMD week. Astro Gauge quiz, topic was celestial navigation, and the winner of this event is Cadet Somajit Chaudhary from IMU Navi Mumbai campus and Cadet Gaurav Putola from IMU Navi Mumbai campus. The runner-up for this event is Cadet Harjot Singh Lamba and Cadet Harsh Thakur from IMU Kolkata campus. The next event is Nautical Know-How Quiz SMET. Topic for the quiz was Marine Engineering. The winner of this event is Cadet Shantanu Anil and Cadet Prince Biju from IMU Chennai campus. The runner-up for this event is Cadet Deependra Pratap Singh and Cadet Devrat Rai from IMU Kolkata campus. The next event was Logistics Labyrinth Quiz SMM. Topic for this event was Supply Chain and Logistics. The winner for this event is Cadet Sanket Daikode and Cadet Kundan Sharma from IMU Vizag. IMU Vizag or IMU Chennai campus. The runner-up for these events are Cadet Raj and Cadet Rahul from IMU Kochi campus. That is all for the inter-campus events. Moving further with prize distribution of intra-campus girls kabaddi match. Winners are Team Tango Twisters. Cadet Anupriya will receive the winner trophy on the behalf of the whole team. Cadet Anupriya, please come forward. I would like respected director and chief guest sir to please present the trophy to the winning captain. The runner-up are Team Agni. Cadet Vaibhavi Parekh will receive the runner-up trophy on behalf of the whole team. Huge round of applause for both the teams. Moving further, the winner of intra-campus hobby competition is Cadet Tejaswa and his team for the project Ecograph. Cadet Tejaswa, please come forward. I would request respected director sir to present the certificate. Congratulations to Tejaswa. That is all for the prize distribution ceremony. Thank you.
Moving to the next event, presenting in front of you our in-house talent with his sensational melodic performance on his keyboard. Please welcome Cadet Tabish Chikate. I would like to ask the volunteers to arrange the props. There is a slight problem. So I would like to ask the band to come on the stage. Please maintain silence. Cadet Tabish Shikate, please be ready after this event. Moving ahead with the event, we have our Chanakya ever evolving and ever changing music band to glorify the stage with their enthusiasm. I would like to call Cadet Rudransh Chaube to proceed with the event.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Before I begin, I would like to say a few lines. After hours of hard work on the ship, the carrots muscle aching for respite. As the sun set, they gathered, weary yet full of spirit. Amidst the vast expanse of sea and sky, music became their sanctuary. Streams of melody and laughter intertwined, lifting their ethos. In that moment, their fatigue faded, replaced by camaraderie and the soothing balm of tunes under the stars.
यार कब क्या अवसर आज तू देख तेरी टीम ऑफिसर ने बहुत गंदा लग रहा है आज तू बता क्या कर रहा है कुछ नहीं यार बस ऐसे ही खेल रहा था चल ठीक है मैं थोड़ा टाइम पास कर रही हूँ कुछ नहीं चलो मैं थोड़ा टाइम पास
One, two, three, start. Five, six, seven. कहो न कहो ये आंखें बोलती है ओ सनम ओ मेरे सनम मोहब्बत के सफर में ये सहारा है वफा के साहिलों का एक नारा है कहो न कहो ये आंखें बोलती है ओ सनम ओ मेरे सनम मोहब्बत के सफर में ये सहारा है वफा के साहिलों का एक नारा है बादलों से ऊंची उड़ानों की सबसे अलग पहचानों की मुझे प्यार की कहानी मंसूब आज जब साथों की रवानी मंसूब बादलों से ऊंची उड़ानों की सबसे अलग पहचानों की मुझे प्यार की कहानी मंसूब आज जब साथों की रवानी मंसूब फिरता रहूं दर बदर मिलता नहीं तेरा निशान होके जुदा
खटखट पे इस दिन आएगी तू मेरे सपनों की रानी कब आएगी आए रुत मस्तानी कब आएगी बीत जाए जिंदगानी कब आएगी चलिया चलिया मेरे सपनों की रानी कब आएगी आए रुत मस्तानी कब आएगी बीत जाए जिंदगानी कब आएगी चलिया चलिया सुभान अल्लाह 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 है जो इरादे बता दूँ तुमको शर्मा ही जाओगे धड़कने जो सुना दूँ तो घबरा ही जाओगे हमको आता नहीं है सुभाना होना है तुझे पना सांझ बारिश जो करता हमारी देता हमको बता शर्मो आया के पर्दे के आगे हमको दिल है अब तो है तुझको मिटाना होना है तुझे पना That was a marvelous performance, making it quite difficult for me not to dance.
Speaking of dance, now I would like to call upon the stage Cadet Harshita and Cadet Dina Moni Das to light up the stage with their elegant and graceful dance performance. Cadets, please remain silent.
मेरे मन ये बता दे तू किस ओर चला है तू क्या पाया नहीं तूने क्या ढूंढ रहा है तू जो है अनकही जो है अनसुनी वो बात क्या है बता मितवा कहे धड़कने तुझसे क्या मितवा ये मुझसे तो ना हो छुपा मुरली की धुन सुन राधिके मुरली की धुन सुन राधिके मुरली की धुन सुन राधिके भूल सांस सांस में भूल गए भूल सांस सांस में
एक नदी से मैंने पूछा, इठला के जल्दी कहा, दूर तेरी का घर है, बरखा के जल्दी कहा। थोड़ा वो घबराई, थोड़ा सा शर्माई, मुझे तो यहाँ से वहाँ सागर से मिलने का उसका तो सपना था, मेरे ही तरह पिया। जिया डोले हौले हौले, क्यों ये बोले जानू सा, पिया बोले पिया बोले, क्या ये बोले जानू सा। जिया डोले हौले हौले, क्यों ये डोले जानू सा। चला हूँ तुम तक, चलूंगा तुम तक, मिला हूँ तुम तक, मिलूंगा तुम तक, तुम तक तुम तक तुम तक तुम तक तुम तक तुम तक तुम तक।
Thank you, girls, for this fabulous dance performance.
I would request Cadet Ramizul Bani Khan and Cadet Simran, in charges of this event, to take over the podium for the vote of thanks.
Disconnected.
Good afternoon, everyone. I, Cadet Ramizul, take immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks for this event. First of all, I would like to thank our Honorable Chief Guest, Captain Kapil Dev Gol sir and Captain K.N. Nehru sir for gracing this event with their presence and their inspirational thoughts. I would also like to thank Vice Chancellor of Indian Maritime University, Dr. Malini Vishankar ma'am, Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Raju Balaji sir, Registrar, Shri K. Sarvanan, COE and all other respected IMU officials for giving IMU Navi Mumbai campus an opportunity for hosting NMD 2024.
Now I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all IMU campuses directors and our campus director, Captain Mihir Chandra sir, for their guidance and support throughout. My special thanks to all the judges of various events for giving their precious time. Next, I would like to thank all the guests, faculty members, and audience present here for their significant presence in this event. And last but not the least, a big thanks to all our participants and organizers for making this event a grand success. I would like to thank all IMU campuses, IMU Kolkata campus, IMU Chennai campus, IMU Kochi campus, IMU Vizag campus, IMU MPC campus, and all the organizing committee for their kind cooperation. Thank you. We conclude the celebration of National Maritime Day 2024 with national anthem. I would request you to kindly stand.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
All of the cadets kindly remain in the auditorium till the chief guest and the director departs. Teachers and students of Podar International School and Gyan Seva Mandal High School may now proceed towards DRC Museum for the visit. Cadet leader Vaibhavi Pare will lead you towards the museum. After your visit, you may proceed to the mess room for lunch. All the other cadets and faculty members are invited for lunch in mess rooms. Thank you all.
No problem. Better than that.